Local-based survey exploring belief pantheons in Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, submitted by Christine Tilandayan. Manolo Fortich, a municipality in Bukidnon, Philippines, is known for its diverse cultural and religious landscapes. I am Christine Tilandayan, a third-year student pursuing a Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. And last October 31, 2023, I had conducted a local-based survey in our locality. In this presentation, I will discuss the results of the survey, provide documentation, and an analysis report. The local-based survey aimed to comprehensively explore the pantheons believed in by the residents of our locality, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, as well as to gain insights into the underlying reasons and motivations behind their beliefs. The survey was conducted using a qualitative approach through face-to-face interviews with 4 participants. The selection of participants was based on convenience sampling, considering individuals who were willing to participate and represented diverse backgrounds in terms of age, gender, and religious beliefs. The interviews were conducted in person at a mutually agreed upon location, ensuring a comfortable and conducive environment for participants to share their beliefs. The maximum duration of each interview was 3 minutes to respect participants' time constraints. Prior to the interviews, consent was obtained from each participant. They were informed about the purpose of the survey and the voluntary nature of their participation. Participants were specifically asked for their consent to record the interviews using video recording equipment and to upload them on YouTube. This was done to ensure accurate data collection and the ability to review the interviews for analysis purposes. During the interviews, participants were asked 2 primary questions. Question 1, which pantheon of gods you believe in our locality? This question aimed to identify the specific pantheons of gods that participants believe in. Question 2. Why do you believe in them? This question aimed to explore the underlying reasons behind participants' belief in the identified pantheons of gods, allowing them to express their personal motivations and experiences.
Good afternoon, Ms. Zaira Takasan. Thank you so much for allowing me to interview you about what kind of pantheons you believe in our locality. So this is my first question. Can you tell me which pantheon of gods you believe in our locality?
I believe in the Filipino Pantheon. Specifically, I believe in Dewatas, who are guardian spirits of nature, forests, and mountains. The Patala, who is the supreme god of Tagalog people. I am also familiar with the gods of Talaandig and Bukidnon people like Balito, who is the god of the sky and the creator of the world. Mantanayon, who is associated with the earth, Wigan, who is the god of harvest and fertility, and Magbabaya, who represents the great spirit or divine force and governs of all things. Moreover, I believe in the Greek pantheon, specifically the 12 Olympian goddesses and gods like Hera, Athena, Apollo, and Artemis. Lastly, I also believe in the Roman pantheon like Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mars, the god of war, and many more.
Oh, thank you so much. So may I know, why do you believe in these gods?
I believe in these gods because they are deeply rooted in our culture, values, and traditions. They offer connection to our ancestors and remind us of our cultural heritage. They also represent our connection to the land, the cycles of nature, and the importance we place on sustainability and harmony in our environment. Moreover, I find these stories characteristics of Filipino, Roman, and Greek gods inspiring, and I believe in their influence even if we can't see them. Lastly, I believe in the Filipino and Roman Greek gods because their stories and teachings have been passed down to the generations and provide us insights of the world around us and insights to the human condition.
Thank you so much, Ms. Zaira, for allowing me to interview you. I learned a lot.
Maayong hapon na so karon is ga-conduct og survey sa mga different kinds of pantheons nga gatuuhan sa ato ang locality dili bitaw sa Manolo Fortich. So akong first question na is kanang
unsa man nga pantheons or mga gods ang imuhang gatuuhan?
Nga Filipino mo din na kultura bilang pinana na ay Magbabaya, Manila Diwata. Kaya kung niya mo yun sila na nga mga batala sa mga kakahuyan, kung sa din
So, nga na lugar ka believe kanila?
matuoy ko sa iyo, matuoy ko ala sa ila kay kung manabili ko ang sa mga dilikanan sa unang amunay ang mga duulon. Ina ang tuhan niya, kanang mga Magbabaya, kanang mga batala, mga diwata.
So, kurang ipasa-pasa na.
Oo, basa-basa na ang kultura, gikan sa among dilikanan, hantod kami dahil nandag ko kayo na magkita mong gisunod.
Afternoon, Kuya Jade. So, I am conducting a survey about the different pantheons believed in our locality, Manolo Fortich. So, I would like to ask, which pantheon you believe in?
For me, I believe in the Greek gods of wisdom, which is Athena. Because it gives us, I think she's the source of our wisdom in all aspects. Kaya kung wala siya exist, wala tayo wisdom.
So, why do you believe in the Greek pantheons like the god Athena?
I believe in them. I think that they live among us. For me.
So, thank you so much for agreeing to my interview. Thank you so much for accepting my interview about the different pantheons believed in our locality. So, my first question is, what pantheons do you believe in our locality? You can answer in Bisaya.
Filipino Pantheon si Magbabaya gituhuan sa mga katigulangan diri sa Manolo. Gabilib sad ko sa Great Pantheon like sa 12 Olympian gods.
So, why do you believe in them?
Gatuo ko kay kultura sa atong katigulangan nga gipasa-pasa, gi-connect sad sa atong tradisyon o mga ancestor o ga-explain sa mga nahitabo sa kalibutan nato.
Thank you so much for agreeing to my interview.
Based on the survey responses of the first question, which pantheon of gods do you believe in our locality? Here is the breakdown of belief in different pantheons among the respondents that I have interviewed in our locality. Respondent 1 believes in the Filipino Pantheon, the Greek Pantheon, and the Roman Pantheon. Respondent 2 believes in the Filipino Pantheon. Respondent 3 believes in the Greek Pantheon. Respondent 4 believes in the Filipino Pantheon and the Greek Pantheon. Percentage analysis. 3 out of 4 participants, or 75%, believe in Filipino pantheons. 2 out of 4 participants, or 50%, believe in Greek pantheon. 1 out of 4 participants, or 25%, believe in Roman pantheon. From the survey results of the first question, it can be observed that the majority of participants believe in the Filipino Pantheon. Half of the participants believe in the Greek Pantheon, and 1 participant believes in the Roman Pantheon. Upon analyzing this result, I have found out several patterns and observations. A. Local preference. The Filipino Pantheon receives the highest recognition and familiarity among the participants that I had interviewed. This indicates a strong attachment to our local cultural heritage and a sense of pride in our indigenous beliefs. B. Cultural influence. Greek and Roman pantheons also garnered substantial familiarity among the respondents. This suggests its significant cultural influence in our locality, possibly through literature, education, or popular culture. The inclusion of Greek and Roman pantheons in the participants' belief could also be attributed to the enduring popularity of these mythologies and their widespread dissemination in various forms of media, such as in news and in various movies. C. Multiple Pantheon beliefs. It is noteworthy that some participants express belief in more than one pantheon. This indicates a willingness to embrace multiple belief systems and a recognition of the diverse cultural and mythological tradition present in our locality. Based on the responses provided by the participants for the second question, why do you believe in them? Here is the breakdown of the reasons for their belief in the Pantheon. First, the most common reason for belief among the participants is the cultural and traditional significance associated with their respective pantheons. 3 out of 4 respondents mentioned this as a reason for their belief. This suggests that the participants value their cultural heritage and see the gods as an integral part of their identity and community. Second, half of the participants, or 50%, express a belief in the gods due to their connection to their ancestors and heritage. This indicates that the participants see their belief in the gods as a way to maintain a link with their ancestral lineage and honor the wisdom and traditions passed down through generations. Third, similar to the connection to ancestors and heritage, 2 out of 4 participants mentioned family tradition as a reason for their belief in the gods. This suggests that the respondents' belief systems are influenced by the beliefs and practices of their families. It highlights the importance of familial bonds and the transmission of cultural and spiritual values within the family unit. In our locality, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. Fourth, half of the participants also expressed a belief in the gods as a way to explain the human conditions and events in the world. This suggests that they see the gods as providing answers or insights into the complexities of existence and the occurrence in their lives. Fifth, 1 out of 4 participants mentioned being inspired by the stories and characteristics associated with the gods. This suggests that the narratives and qualities of the gods resonate with them personally, providing inspiration and guidance in their lives in our locality. 6. One participant also mentioned that his or her belief in the gods has been passed down through generations and provides insights into various aspects of life. This suggests that the religious teachings and practices associated with these gods holds value, wisdom, and knowledge that is transmitted across generations. 7th, 1 out of 4 participants also express a belief in the influence and presence of the gods. This suggests that they perceive the gods as active and involved beings who can impact their lives and the world around them. This belief in the gods' agency may provide a sense of comfort, guidance, and meaning for these individuals. Lastly, one participant mentioned that their belief in the gods represents their connection to the land, nature, and their emphasis on sustainability and environmental harmony. This highlights the ecological and environmental aspect of their belief system. In conclusion, the survey results indicates that the residents of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon holds belief in multiple pantheons, showcasing a strong belief in the Filipino pantheon alongside a familiarity with the Greek and Roman pantheons. The Filipino pantheon is particularly prominent due to its cultural significance and local heritage. The participants express a strong connection to their ancestral traditions and a sense of pride in preserving their indigenous beliefs. Multiple participants also believe in more than one pantheon, highlighting the residents' openness to embracing diverse belief systems and the recognition of the importance of cultural heritage. The reasons for their belief varied among participants, but the most common reasons includes believing on the gods due to its cultural and traditional significance, ancestral connection, explanation for human tradition and events. The significance of this local survey lies in its contribution to understanding the cultural and spiritual diversity of the community. It sheds light on the resilience of traditional belief systems and their continued relevance in our changing world, emphasizing the importance of preserving and appreciating the cultural heritage of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon.